Hello and welcome. This is part 2 of 4 on a mini series I am doing on mismanaging property. So if there is an individual who lacks capacity to manage property, whether that is due to mental illness, dementia, developmental disabilities, whatever the case may be, sometimes somebody needs to step in and manage their property, particularly if they are legally an adult. So in Ontario, 18 years of age or older. In the last video, which I will post up here if I can figure that out in the editing, we talked about power of attorney for property being a potential solution. So someone can make a power of attorney while they are capable to plan for the event of their incapacity. But what if it's too late? Or what if they have no interest in making a power of attorney? What if they're not capable of making a power of attorney? What is plan B? So that is where guardianship comes into play. So there's all different language in different states and provinces. So in Ontario, we call it guardianship of property. There's also something else called guardianship of the person, which is not about money and I won't talk about in this video. But guardianship of property is the flip side of a power of attorney for property. So when somebody can make an individual can make a power of attorney for property for themselves, guardianship is someone making it for the person. So if I lack capacity, someone in my family, and I didn't make a power of attorney for property, someone in my family might seek guardianship. They might apply to become my guardian of property, which would mean they could step in and handle my money just as I otherwise would. And guardianship can be very, very powerful. A guardian, in theory, can do just about anything except for make a will. So part of the guardianship process, though, does require making a particular management plan where the guardian sets out in detail, here's what the person owns, here are their liabilities, here are their expenses, here's kind of the mapping out the plan of what I will do for them if I'm the guardian, how I will make decisions. So there is a fairly detailed process that one has to go through to become guardianship. It's not just a simple, one-page application or anything like this. There's a lot of due diligence that goes into deciding whether to allow someone to be a guardian of property. But it's certainly good to know that it exists, because where a power of attorney for property is off the table, guardianship is at least the plan B and one way to step in and assist an individual who lacks capacity to manage property, and maybe they are actually even mismanaging their property due to a mental illness or something of that nature. So I hope you've learned something new, and I will see you in the next video.